US now, and President Donald Trump said on Sunday that he wasn't joking about trying to serve a third term, despite the US Constitution allowing a president to serve a maximum of 2 terms. Well, Trump said in a telephone interview with NBC News from his private club in Mar-a-Lago that there were ways in which it could be done. Our correspondent in Washington, Fraser Jackson, has more on that story.
The 22nd Amendment of the US Constitution limits any one person from holding the office of president to 2 4-year terms. It was ratified by Congress in 1951 after an unprecedented 4-term stint by Franklin D. Roosevelt. But before the legal ratification, centuries of presidents followed in the footsteps of America's first president, George Washington, and served just 2 terms. Well, the possibility of Donald Trump either running for a 3rd term or refusing to leave office has long been the stuff of nightmares for his detractors and dreams for his supporters. Trump has repeatedly joked about running for what would be a constitution-bending 3rd term, but now the jokes may have stopped. In a phone interview with NBC journalist Kristen Welker, Trump said that he wasn't joking about a potential run, saying, quote, "There are methods which you could do it. Well, there are plans. There are not plans. There are methods. There are methods which you could do it, as you know." So, could Trump run? Well, it may be more unlikely than unconstitutional. The amendment prohibits somebody from being elected president twice, but there is a loophole in which the once president becomes the vice president. If their running mate, who would have been elected to the highest office, dies, resigns, or is removed from office, then the 2-term former president could theoretically become the office holder once more. Such technicalities would ultimately end up in the Supreme Court, but Trump's nominees mean that he enjoys a numerical advantage in the country's highest court. Trump once again tempered his previous comments later in the day on Air Force One, telling reporters repeatedly that he didn't want to talk about a 3rd term, adding, "I've had more people ask me to have a 3rd term, which in a way is a 4th term, because the other election, the 2020 election, was totally rigged, so it's actually sort of a 4th term." Well, Trump may also face more natural hurdles. He would be 82 by Election Day 2028. That's older than Joe Biden was when he left office in January.